Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Aired Out Podcast, live from Fly on the Wall Productions, North Main Street in Barrie. Streamed everywhere you get your podcasts and on the web at airedoutVT.com. JD with you, Raylene right alongside me. Good morning.
Good morning.
How in the hell are you?
Doing okay, hanging in there.
It is the 27th of the month. It is 9:04 right now. We're looking at, well, I would say fog that is kind of sitting down in the valleys, but it is, trust me, it's beautiful and sunny up there, blue sky. And for the most part, that's what we're looking at today. 83 degrees later on with a mix of clouds and sun. Tonight we have, some rain showers and 66. And then tomorrow looks really good, 71. Temperature-wise, looks good.
Perfect.
71. Well, my phone's acting up a little bit this morning, but they're saying some sun and some clouds tomorrow. So a little cooler than today. So today is kind of, one of these days.
The pick of the week, I think, is
maybe,
today.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's what I heard.
One of these days, we're not going to be hitting the 80s anymore. It's going to be stuck in the 70s for a little while.
Right.
So, and I think there's a good number of us that are not necessarily complaining about that. We look forward to the cooler temperatures and,
Yeah.
the pumpkin spice lattes like you love so much.
Oh, yeah. I always try to remember, like, last week when it was a little chillier in the 50s and 60s.
Yes.
In March, we would be excited for that and break out the T-shirts.
Yes. Very much so.
So don't complain about it. That's what we look forward to from December 1st to March 1st. We look forward to that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I know. It just hit me today. I'm like, did you get the furnace cleaned? Did you get the chimney cleaned? Are you ready for this? Of course I'm not.
I was going to say, when are you? You're never ready. I think every year you're cleaning up the lawn furniture after you beat it out of the snow and ice because you hadn't gotten to it yet.
True. And, I want to, this is my way of giving a shout out this morning to one of our presenting sponsors, Jason Gauthier, Gauthier's Quality Grounds and Maintenance. This poor guy is dealing with lawn furniture and all kinds of shit that's laying around my yard that he's, got to mow around and this and that, and Lily's bike and, just stuff laying around everywhere. But
right.
he does it. He puts up with
without
me,
complaint.
doesn't complain, and I come home and my lawn is just beautifully mowed.
Perfect.
Looks like a carpet. By the way,
Perfect.
he is so busy with landscaping right now, hardscaping, mulching. He's doing all kinds of stuff, helping people put their gardens to bed and whatnot. Very, very busy. Not sure if he's going to be taking any more plow customers for the winter, but if we find out, we'll be letting you know.
Nice.
Before we get into it this morning, I want to talk about the Den. And we could sit and talk about how awesome they are with the new owners and, the atmosphere and the great hours, the amazing menu, the acts that they have there, the entertainment and everything. We could go on and on and on about that, but which we do. But tell us about what's happening with James Brown's benefit.
Okay, so the benefit first. So the benefit is a pretty big deal, and a lot is going to happen. On September 28th, we're going to have a benefit for James Brown and his family over at the Den. And the generosity that has already come from people that have donated their time and the all of the entertainment. The Under Attack, Donna Thunder, Direct Hit, Line Dancing with Mill, all of that. Their generosity has been unbelievable, as has the community who has contributed to prizes and different donations for the silent auction that will occur that day as well. But I mean, there's so much, and then the Den, of course, offers cornhole and giant Jenga and giant Connect Four and pool, all kinds of great things, and the amazing dance floor. But Jeff and his wife Heather have agreed to donate 25% of all proceeds for on the 28th to James and Megan Brown.
Wow.
Which is unbelievable. That to say that is generous, it would be a huge understatement.
Yeah.
And I'm so grateful for them, the relationship that we have with them, and it's just a great place. They have something going on all the time, every night. They're open 7 days a week, every Tuesday through Saturday. There's entertainment. There's things happening at night. They have an amazing restaurant with really, really good food.
Mm-hmm.
Some great bar specials, and we're just really fortunate to have them right here in the community. And when I called him and said, can we do this there? Is there something that you can do to help out? And he was absolutely on board, and
not surprised.
And his wife Heather also, who works at the hospital with Megan, she was all hands on deck as well. And then, like I said, just the entertainment, the love and support that we've gotten from those people, so that we can make sure that there's something there for everyone. It's a family fall festival. Bring your family. Enjoy a day. That Under Attack will be set up out in the parking lot. That I don't know if you've ever seen him set up, him and his wife set up, but it's hysterical to watch. My neighbors had a birthday party, and Under Attack was there, and just the thrill from the kids it's like a Nerf war kind of thing with this whole, like, I don't even know what you want to call it. It's all set up. It's kind of like playing with paintballs, but safely with Nerf.
I'm drawing a blank on his name, the little guy that shot me up.
Wyatt.
Yes. Is he going to be
Of
partaking?
course he will.
That was really a dumb question, wasn't it?
And Under Attack is going to bring something special for him and his brother Owen. So, like I said, again, it's something for everyone. We have some really incredible stuff for the silent auction. We have a lot of really good stuff going on over there. And
Good.
So I hope that everybody comes out and enjoys. We're going to have cotton candy for the kids, things like that. So
fantastic.
The 28th of September, it starts at 2, goes till 7.
Okay.
One thing right after another. It's $25 for a bracelet, and that means that you can come in, you can come and go. You don't have to stay for the whole thing. You can come back later. If there's something for entertainment or something that you want to see. At 9 o'clock, the returnables take the stage.
Yep.
So once you've bought your bracelet for $25, that gets you in all day long. You can do whatever it is that you want to do.
You know where your money's going too.
You do know where you're going, and 12 and under is free.
Yeah.
So kids 12 and under are free.
Oh, just like Linda says right now. We're so blessed to live in such a caring community.
We really are. We're very, very fortunate. And then also at the Den, though, I have to mention that this Saturday on the 31st, after the game with the Bennington Martins up here at the auditorium, the after party for that is at the Den.
Okay.
So they are hosting that party this Saturday night, the 31st, and 90 Proof will be the band.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we're going to chat with Devin Johnson, who's one of the players for the Bennington Martins, who's going to be on with us this morning shortly, right here on Aired Out. And we're going to hop back to the community calendar here and tell you more things that are happening, because there's a ton of stuff. I mean, it's all on the Aired Out page, but there's just a boatload
And
of stuff.
tonight's a special night because it's bingo and stuff at the Legion. We have to remember to mention that
It's a Tuesday
right
night
away.
meal.
Tuesday night meal, and it's build your own taco.
Jeez, Lord help me.
Or taco salad.
Both for me, thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
God.
you get dessert, you get a side of baked beans. 802-479-9058.
To pre-order.
Pre-order that meal. They appreciate it if you do that, just because it kind of gives them a heads up of what you might like. So, yeah, you can do too hard or too soft tacos, taco salad, or nachos, and it's build your own. Do whatever you want with them. And then bingo right
That would be
after.
a absolute disaster if I get in there and have tacos and baked beans. They're not going to ever want me back. Let's hop into some of the headlines this morning. There's a lot of stuff.
There is.
And not a whole hell of a lot of it is all that great. We got this Townsend guy that pulled a gun on a woman. He's in court today.
Mm-hmm.
We have unemployment available for Vermonters who lost their job from flooding.
Mm-hmm.
That story, CAX has got it, along with the Capital for a Day program, which is heading to Caledonia County. That's up on the page as well. You posted up about the UVM grad students rallying as the union bargaining is getting underway.
Every year, right?
Oh, fun times. Yeah.
Yeah.
And probably one of the biggest stories in Vermont, if not the biggest, is MSNBC by Channel 5 talking about Burlington responding to the recent uptick in violent crime. And my God, is that hitting the headlines everywhere. That is trending so hard.
It's national news.
It's made national news.
Yet this morning it is part of the national news stream.
I mean,
And,
unbelievable, man. It's like,
Defund the police.
holy, yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
Look what you got.
Jesus. I mean, gunfire. Someone was shot. They believe they're King Street and Battery Street. Over the weekend, and I mean, look what happened on Church Street, and now, of course, she pled
Not guilty, as
Not
always. That's what
guilty.
happens at an arraignment. Very rarely does somebody say, "Yep, guilty," out of the chute.
shot that
Does not happen.
30-year-old guy. 30
Multiple times.
Yeah, 4 times I think.
And
Shot him, the guy from Stowe, and he died right there on Church Street. Bled out right there in front of a crowd of people.
yes, and what she says is that he assaulted her in the bar.
Yeah.
And hit her and pulled her hair, and it led to the street where she shot him.
They were fighting about a drink. Apparently, I don't know who. One of them didn't have their ID on them and asked the other to buy a drink and that they would throw him payment on Venmo, and didn't get the payment and got pissed. And, I mean, it's just unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
Fighting over a drink, alcohol. I mean, and someone's life is gone as a result of it.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of definitely a lot of crazy stuff. There's been some just the robberies, car thefts.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not just violent crimes either. It's
Right.
literally crime after crime after crime, and the thefts in the stores that are suffering greatly because of theft, and they have a lot of work to do.
And bank robbery.
Yeah.
Where was that lady down there? I can't remember where it was, but you've got it on the page.
And there were some attempted robberies, not in Burlington, but attempted robberies yesterday also at gunpoint of dispensaries.
Unreal.
Yeah, around the state. So
They've had about a dozen gunfire incidents in Burlington. A dozen, and they're finding
this year or this month, because it seems like they've had far more than a dozen.
It says anyway. My NBC by 5 is saying 11th gunfire incident in 2024. That I would want to fact check that, because it seems like it's a hell of a lot more than that. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like it was 11 this past weekend.
Right. It does. It seems that way to me as well. But who
God.
knows? There is one good thing going on in Burlington, I do believe, and that is that Burlington High School takes a stance and welcomes students back with a new cell phone procedures. Basically, you're not having them
Good.
for the majority of your day. And
Agreed.
I think that's a great thing. I think that that's something that all school districts should look at.
Yep.
And, strong consideration of pay attention
Yep.
and
Listen.
learn.
You and I are both right around the same age, and we're both generally tend to lean a little bit more towards being traditional with the way we were raised. I can't imagine being in high school, and I remember when I was in high school or elementary school, and having a device, any device.
Yeah.
Forget about just a cell phone. Just any device that I was allowed to have in my hand that
Yeah.
I could pay attention to away from my class. I mean, yes, I was no angel. I was writing notes. I was making paper airplanes and flying them around the classroom.
Well, that's what I was
an
just
ass.
going to say. That's what I was just going to say. I mean, you weren't, if you got caught passing a note, if you got caught whispering to the person next to you,
Right.
You were definitely told that you need to pay attention and be respectful of the fact that somebody is standing in front of you speaking and trying to teach you
Trying
something.
to teach you. Yes.
And that's the majority of it is the respect thing.
Right.
And I think that even as adults,
Of course.
that's how it's become. Your nose is in your phone more than it is present in what's happening right in front of you and
This
the
is true.
conversation. And I see it with families out to dinner. There'll be a family of 4 or 5 sitting at a table at a restaurant, and not one of them are speaking to each other. They're all on their phones. They've got their nose in their phone.
See it all the time.
It's super sad the days that you're willing to throw away, because that's what it is. We're not promised tomorrow.
Right. So now great point. Now what we're dealing with is apparently administrators, teachers, whatever. If you're caught on your phone, they take your phone. I think it's just during classroom time, though. They take your phone and they put it in the bag and they bring it to the office, and you can get it at the end of the day.
Right.
There are going to be high school students who are going to be absolutely ripshit. You can't take my phone from me. That's my phone. That belongs to me.
Well, and
that's an invasion of my privacy.
Yeah. Well,
here we go.
Turn it off, put it in the bucket. But there are a lot of parents that are speaking out and really upset about it as well, because they say it's a safety issue now. If the school goes in lockdown or whatever, the kids need to be able to
understand.
contact.
Oh,
But
God.
so here's the thing, though, with that. Is it truly a safety thing? Because you have 20 different messages of different people's perceptions within the school going out onto the internet, the 911 pages, the local city pages, this, that, and the other thing, creating mass panic
Yep.
from the outside. Then you have parents rushing to a
misinformation.
scene. Right. And then you have parents rushing to a scene, disrupting
Yeah.
and jeopardizing safety crews. And so if there ever was something truly happening, which thank God here we've never really had anything truly
Right.
horrible, happening.
But right.
But if you impede that from happening and you flood the school and there's cars and there's traffic and confusion and the police don't know who's who and they know they've got that school locked down,
Yeah.
and they've got the perimeter secured, and then all of a sudden you've got 50, 60, 70 parents and cars and
Sure.
people hollering, how can you
Right.
keep a scene under control? And so you can talk safety all you want.
Sure.
What is truly safe? The truly safe is the perpetrator, if there is one, not knowing what the hell is going on.
Right.
For the kids to be aware of what's happening around them.
Sure.
And paying attention to something other than communicating with
I know.
10 other people in other classrooms and their parent.
This is a very controversial topic because we live in the information age. This is when we are all connected so quickly, and folks like me and you and Glenn. I mean, it's like, how did we survive without cell phones when we were young? I mean,
Yeah.
it's like
when we leave the house, when my phone was connected, hung on the wall, and it had a cord, and I remember getting excited when my mom bought a 10-foot cord,
Yeah.
so that we could go around the corner and
Sure.
sit on the stairs of the cellarway and shut the door. That was privacy.
See, now you're
back
starting to
then.
sound like you right. Now you're starting to sound like an old hag.
Right, I know, but for the first long time, you had the one that came with a phone that was
Yes.
you stood right next to the wall.
I remember when my dad, God, I'm sounding so old right now, when he went to Radio Shack and bought like the first
The
cordless
portable phone. Yeah.
with an antenna that was like 2 feet long, and the phone itself was like a
Yeah.
foot and a half. It was like this big honk, and you had to have it on the charger, and it stayed charged for like 5, maybe 6 minutes.
Yeah.
I
I know.
We're on a soapbox this morning.
Well,
But it's like it's just, and I'm sure there's people that are going to say, "Well, JD, you have a daughter. What are you going to do when she needs to contact you when she's at school?"
go to the office and use the phone.
Hey, you.
That's what we had to do.
Lighten up, people. We're just trying to, God, Jesus, wow. Anyway, we're going to see. You watch this thing. You watch this story. It's going to pick up some steam. There's going to be, I almost want to say lawsuits. I don't know.
And I agree with Chris. He says we've evolved. So
Chris who?
it's
Massey?
Massey. It's all about balance, and I believe yes, there is a balance, and
Yeah.
I think there are times if you want to use it during your lunch break,
Sure, right.
your time,
Right.
fine. And I even think
Well,
as adults, we need to be more aware of how often we're using them. When we're with a group of friends and we go out for dinner and drinks,
Sure.
is our cell phone sitting on the table right next to our plate or whatever, so that as soon as we come in, we've set the barrier. Okay, here's my phone.
Sure.
And so this is what's important, and if that
Sure.
blinks or does anything, that's going to take precedence over our conversation. That's a huge statement
Right.
when you do that. Just leave it in
there's
your bag.
I know. There's so much more to be said here to unpack, and I know that we're just scratching the surface. I mean, there's good points about it. There's bad points about it. There's
Yeah.
a lot of in between, and we can see things from all different angles here with this subject. I know they implemented this procedure in the middle schools last year in Burlington. But what schools are next? I'm sure there's a lot of Vermont schools that are watching what's going on in Burlington, and they're saying, all right, let's see let's see how that guinea pig is going to work out, and if it works out well, then maybe we'll consider doing something like that. I don't know.
Workplaces are doing it all over as well, and for a long time now, years now, there are many workplaces that block the use of Facebook and TikTok and Instagram. They block those sorts of services. So while you're in work.
Well, Putin is saying that there's legislation to ban them. So
Chris Massey says that you never respond, so he's going to have to snail mail you, apparently. I don't know what you're not responding to.
I'll tell you what I'm
maybe
not
you ought to
responding to. I'm not
to.
responding to the fact that Massey was a troublemaker when he was in school. Okay? We all know this now. This is what I'm not responding to.
Well,
because he was, we didn't have to worry about him paying attention to his cell phone. He was shooting the rubber band guns. He was sticking pencils in the ceiling. He was an asshole. Okay, he should be grounded right now.
That.
He should be grounded right now. I mean, for that behavior,
I always
right
thought
there,
he was a good kid.
completely out of line right there. Why would he do something like that?
I don't know.
He's admitting it, so we all know what kind of kid Massey was.
A tyrant, always.
Complete tyrant. We're going to check in right now with a basketball player that is going to be this weekend in Barrie, the Bennington Martins, taking on the Barrie City First Responders. This is a professional basketball game at the Barrie Auditorium. All proceeds are going to be going to flood relief efforts. It is going to be fantastic. We're going to see if we can get Devin Johnson, a.k.a. Unk, on the line with us this morning, who's over in upstate New York. He's one of the players, and he's been a local guy. Well, we're not having any success reaching him here, but this is going to be a great game. There's a free skills clinic.
Pretty excited.
That starts at 1:45, goes to 3:45. Perfect for the kids. Bring your own ball too, they're saying. This is for grade levels 5th through 8th grade, so that's going to be a lot of fun. The red carpet ceremony at 7:15. Honoring Barrie First Responders. How do you think, who are these Barrie First Responders? I mean,
well, I know Chief Cushman and Chief Vale will be playing, and I'm not sure. We should call them and ask them who is making up their team and what their thoughts are ahead of the game and what they're doing to prepare. Are they doing some sort of drills in the parking lot out there? What are they doing to get ready for this big game?
I don't know, but I got to tell you, man. You've heard me make fun of a little bit of Joe Altsworth, and I don't know if he's going to be out on the court. But nothing against Joe. I mean, he's a great guy, but Joe Altsworth has no business being on a basketball court any more than I do. I mean, look at me. Not only am I fat and short, but way out of shape. And, you know, Joe's kind of right there in the same department, I think. Don't you?
No.
Just admit it.
I think that Joe is tall,
dark and handsome,
not fat, and
what?
Definitely probably has been more exercised than you.
What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? Guy looks horrible. And he knows where I live, too. So if I have a flat tire tomorrow morning and I'm not able to leave my house, you'll know why.
Yeah, well, I hope we never need the fire department.
Oh, my God. Doors open at 6:45, by the way.
I'm sad that I can't go. So, unfortunately, it happens the same night as the overdose awareness vigil, which is the 31st. It's the 31st of every year. And so that is where I will be.
All right. Listen, if you want to get tickets, you can get on the Bennington Martins. That's MARTENS. I'll put the link up in a minute. .com. And you can also get right on the Air It Out page. We've got the link to the Facebook event too, so you can get all the tickets and information that way as well. But man, it's going to be fun, and I think this is wonderful. We should mention again that all proceeds are going to go to, I think, the Barrie City Community Relief Fund for all of the flooding that we've had. As if last July wasn't enough, and now, you know, when I say last July, I mean the one before the flood.
2023.
Yeah.
And then again this year to the day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
2024.
I don't know, man. It's there's a lot of help that's needed, and for them to be doing something like this, I think is fantastic. I'm going to try them one more time, see if we can get them this morning. But man, these guys are very talented ball players. Devin, you with us?
Yep, I'm here.
What's going on, my man? How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm well. So you're out in New York now,
Yes.
but you're from well, I shouldn't say from out, but you went to Johnson State College, right?
Yes.
Man, tell me about the Bennington Martins. Who are you guys? Where are you from? What do you do other than play basketball? Tell me.
Well, obviously the team is originated from Bennington. First and foremost, me being a part of this team last year, it just brought a lot of different perspectives as far as culture. Even being a student out in Vermont and Johnson, it was just kind of a culture shock. So being able to adjust as well as unify in a way with the people around me. Same thing goes with the message for Bennington Martins, where we represent pretty much is unity, togetherness, as well as, giving back. That's the main thing I get from when I first started for this program. But at the same time, we also want to try to look at different ways to better ourselves every day that we wake up. Whether it's on the basketball court, like you said, besides being a basketball player, giving back to the community, whether it's a younger individual or someone around our age, anyone's available for new knowledge as well as just taking heed to something new if you didn't already have that in thought, if that makes sense.
It absolutely does. I got to tell you, and I think you probably already know this, that basketball it's almost high school hoop in Vermont is almost a religion. And man, it's like during the winter, if we didn't have basketball up here, I don't know what the hell we would do. Probably all just go crazy. But it is something that so many kids have a foundation of becoming a better human being, having discipline on the court, also off the court, having and taking this sport so seriously. I mean, there's a competitive nature behind the sport, but there's also just taking life seriously off the court. What you learn from coaches is something that you most students, it seems anyway, carry throughout the rest of their whole lives, man.
Definitely. I would say, personally, for me, a lot of things that I learned from basketball I carry out throughout my life, and just more importantly, just being disciplined more than anything. Because even through the good times, you still have to keep the same discipline, and even through the bad times, you have to keep the same discipline, because you never know where the scale is going to end up at the end of the day.
That's right.
But, just trying to embed and also implement a family-oriented environment. Just trying to make people feel comfortable, because everybody doesn't always have the same outlets. So building that bond with one another and try to bring that brotherly love to everyone around me, as well as from Mama G. I would say she's kind of like the mother of the team. That's why we call her Mama G. And then even Pratt trying to just give us advice as either young men going into being a adult,
yeah,
or just even as an adult, still needing that reminder, like it's okay that we're human, and that things don't always go the way as planned, but we still have to move forward and keep our head up and look on the bright side. So
how old are you, man? How old are you?
Right. Sorry about that. I'm 28.
I wish I was thinking like that when I was 28. Damn. Yeah, I mean, you just nailed it right there. Spot on, brother. You've been playing with the Bennington Martins for a couple of years now. What, 4 years?
Oh, no. Hey, I wish. And I mean, I guess I'll continue to play. Well, it's not a guess, it's a definite. But this will be my year 2 with the Bennington Martins. Last year was my rookie year. So this will be my second year with the Martins. And I take obviously a bigger role this year. Obviously last year didn't have the most minutes to start the season off, but as the season gradually turned, I played a lot more and took a leadership role, and eventually became one of the captains. And then this year becoming the captain, as well as my co-partner, Jawan Malone, nicknamed Mr. 45, career high. Said it for Benetton Martins. But yeah, just making sure we keep our heads face like squared at the main goal that we had set for last year. We made it to semifinals, and then just bringing that same energy back, and then trying to bring the new guys along as far as being disciplined as we were last year.
Now, do you try to go easy on your opponent?
Never.
Never.
Yes.
Never. What's fun in that? You know, you gotta be competitive. You're gonna be competitive. You gotta be competitive all the time. It's never a picky choosy kind of thing.
So you're gonna work the crews here. You're gonna work them hard.
Of course,
Yeah.
work them hard. You know, bring a few laughs, a lot of entertainment. That's the main thing. You know, try to bring us together. Unity being a big word. A lot of people disregard it, but I feel like that's what basketball brings, and that's what we plan to bring and look forward to bring to Barry, Vermont when we head out there this weekend.
Listen, I
Nice.
got to tell you, apparently we have just created here in the city of Barry a basketball team called the Barry City First Responders. I don't even know if they've had a practice together yet, but I'll tell you, I'll tell you this, man. Our first responders absolutely
Are amazing.
kick ass here in the Granite City of Barry, Vermont.
Lovely.
They are tougher than nails. They are devoted. They risk their lives all the time. They are just, without them, we are completely screwed. Every single one of us has been affected directly or indirectly from some of our first responders here in Barry. However, even though they are badass, I don't know that they are badass on a basketball court. I'm saying I don't know. Maybe they are.
Maybe they are.
I just, I don't know of any of them who regularly play basketball. So I don't know what's going to happen with the rules. Is there going to be a ref there, Devin?
I'm pretty sure it'll be rough there.
Okay.
For the event.
There might
But,
be
hey,
some traveling. I'm saying there might be some traveling.
Hey, listen, I never go by the first look. Looks could be deceiving. Hey, I take it for granted for myself. I'm pretty short. Everybody knows on the team I'm probably the shortest person on the team. But hey, every time you turn around, I'm grabbing an offensive rebound or somewhere you wouldn't expect me to be.
Yeah, right.
So just take it with a grain of salt. And just more than anything, I just want to enjoy the time, just engaging with everybody.
I'll say this, Raylene will too. More than anything, we want to say just a great big thank you for you guys coming to Barry to do this, because we got sucker punched by Mother Nature not once but twice, and we need a lot of help. And the fact that you guys are coming to do this basketball game by donation only, come in, make a donation. All proceeds going to go to flood relief efforts right here in the Granite City, and that's huge for us, man. And frankly, we won't forget that the Bennington Martins did that with us and for us.
Absolutely.
And look to do more events in the near future. Granted, that we are originated in Vermont, we haven't been able to do anything much incorporated in that area. So, with this being the first event of many, and especially it being a big one, we looked at actually make a change throughout of Vermont, at least closer to Bennington. At least I don't know how deep in Vermont we'll go, but just starting one place at a time, and just getting our name out there, as well as building a personnel for ourselves instead of it being like an outskirt kind of thing. Let's be more upfront and kind of build that engagement and interaction with one another, front face to face. So I feel like just being more active, whether it's social media wise or just even like it's this event that we've taken on this weekend, and just having a clinic and things of that nature, giving back to the youth, is things that I like to do.
I love it,
and I'm pretty sure that the rest of my team can vouch for that and say that they will follow suit with that as well.
You are so very, very well spoken, and you represent the team so well, man. And listen,
Appreciate it. Thank you.
if I hope I get a chance to meet you. I'm not going to be around. I'm not going to be anywhere near the area on Saturday, but I hope to meet you someday and maybe get you on the air here. Mostly, I hope you guys come back. Be great.
Yeah, I about to say it'd be great. I about to say I would definitely look forward to doing that.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah, not a problem. Thank you.
Thanks
Have
for
a great
coming on with
weekend.
us. That's Devin Johnson, a.k.a. Unk, right there, one of the players. And, again, a free skills clinic for grade levels 5th through 8th grade. Bring your own ball, and that'll start at 1:45 and go to 3:45. The doors are going to open at 6:45. 7:15 is the red carpet ceremony honoring Barrie first responders. So this is
Nice.
going to be great.
Awesome.
Got to
That's
find out.
awesome.
I got to find out who's playing as part of the first responders. It's going to be an interesting game.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
You want to know what else is pretty awesome?
Please.
So, I don't know. Everybody must know the iconic big 2-story green home that sat down in front of Vecto's on the Barrie
Oh, yeah.
Montpelier Road for many, many
Oh,
years.
yes.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's sold. And so it's gone. It went to its new home. The home has gone home. And there is a new one that had
Really?
been being constructed, and it's ready. It is ready for viewing. It is all complete. Amazing, like a big bathroom with a walk-in shower, big
Wow.
walk-in shower, beautiful kitchen. It's all built ready for your viewing. So stop down 350 River Street in Montpelier and take a look. I think that you and I should probably go down and go in and take a look around.
Can we do that? I'm going to be down that way today, so I'm going to go take a gander.
Maybe you should go in, take a gander, and
Okay.
go live in there and show everybody what it is. It's a really, really pretty blue, like a bluey gray
Yeah.
in color. It's very sharp, but it's a 1-story,
Yeah.
energy efficient, super spacious, and it is affordable. It's beautiful.
You had me at 1 story. I'm telling you, my next home is going to be 1 story.
Mm-hmm.
These damn knees, man. I'm so sick and tired of going up and down the stairs. I've had it.
Well,
Had a little, and they're carpeted
we
too.
can get you
What
one
the
of
hell
those
was I
stair.
thinking?
We can get you one of those stair chairs or something.
that was uncalled for. That was mean. That hurt my feelings, and I'm going to remember that for the rest of this week. That you're suggesting that I get an automatic
Well,
chair stair lifter
if
thing.
you need it, you need it. There's no
you know-
need to be
you
in
know what?
denial.
You know what?
accept your
That's not okay.
you need to accept your
Pissing me
you
off
know,
good now.
in your case maybe inadequacies, but just be accepting.
I see that mortgage rates are falling. You posted a story about that.
Well, possibly. They say it's coming up right around the corner.
NBC5 wrote it. You
Mm-hmm.
shared it. That's got a lot of interest that's sparked. You got questions? Get over to William Ravies. Speak with Michelle Hebert over there. She'll break it down for
or
you.
any of them
anyone
over there. Yeah, they'd be glad to help you out.
We got FEMA opening a disaster recovery center in Plainfield. That's open, as well as the right here in Barrie at the auditorium. So
Yes, and the one they're open already. It's just that previous to this time, it's always just been right here at the auditorium for this area for Washington County. But as everyone knows, Plainfield really,
Yes.
really, really took a beating, and they need help. So to have
Couldn't be a
one
better place.
set up right there is
Goddard
is
College.
awesome. And please, everyone, make sure you look at the community events calendar. It is so full. There's so much stuff happening this weekend, Labor Day weekend. There's parades and craft fairs and breakfasts and just so much. There's the overdose awareness vigil in not only White River, where I'm going to Lyman Point Park, but there's one in several different communities. We've got this stuff going on at the auditorium with the basketball tournament, and there's just a lot of stuff happening,
And there's a lot of good stuff, man.
a lot
It's
of great stuff. There's
you see, I mean, Donna Thunder rocking
that's
out.
tomorrow night. She'll be Donna Thunder tomorrow night. Will be at the VFW for Wing and Ding Wing Wednesday over at the VFW. I will actually be over there tomorrow night. So
Donna keeps saying that she's going to wing my ding, and I don't know what that's all about. But
oh God,
I have to talk to Chris. But that's going to be so much fun, Raylene.
It is going to be a lot of fun. So it always is. I'll be over there actually. So the Veterans Place is doing a Calcutta, and that's coming right up. And we're having the first volunteer meeting tomorrow night at the VFW.
Beautiful.
So looking forward to that. Well, I'll know more about that tomorrow.
We will hammer
After the meeting.
crap out of that on the air.
Of course. And they have a lot of the Veterans Place also as a booth and some stuff going on over in Northfield. We know that Labor Day weekend in Northfield is huge.
Okay.
Always has been.
Yes, I got the full schedule here.
Yeah.
Huge.
Check it out. Check it out. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of free stuff. And there's sunflower picking at farms. Pick your own sunflowers. Believe it or not, people are not only picking apples, but picking pumpkins already,
Yes.
all that kind of stuff.
I saw your post on Burt's. Man, look at those Honey Crisps.
Yeah.
Holy
So
crap.
just a lot of really cool, good family fun.
Yes.
Community. Yeah.
Tons of stuff going on. This coming, well, I don't know if it's this Monday or next. I can't remember. Really soon. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks. Bon Lafayette's going to be coming in here.
I know.
And
I know. I look forward to that.
He's going to be sitting down with us. I'm looking
Where's
for
the calendar?
Where's my calendar?
Where's the calendar?
Goddamn calendar keeps walking away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Got it right here. Here it is.
Yeah.
Monday the 9th. Bon Lafayette. He's going to destroy this place.
Yes.
He
is.
might even break some windows.
Yeah.
I just cannot wait to have him on the air. I met his dad, Rick,
Good.
over at the car show.
I can't wait. I can't wait to have him. It would be good to sit down and have the conversation.
Yeah.
I've listened to him on YouTube, but that's it. So it would be great to have a conversation.
I want to give a shout out to Washington County Mental Health. They, as you know, we have been hearing from them. They want you, if you're listening right now, to be a part of their team. If you want to make a huge impact on someone's life, directly, indirectly, child, adult, everyone in between, it doesn't matter, get in touch with them too. Washington County Mental Health, wcmhs.org/careers. And you should check out their Children's, Youth, and Family Division career opportunities too, because there's a lot of positions, and frankly, there's a lot of people right here in Washington County that need help. And especially kids, man. It's like this time of year, getting back into school, there's upheaval. Families are having a hard time. If you can make a difference, or you think you might be able to make a difference, you should get in touch with Washington County Mental Health. They've been serving Central Vermont communities for nearly 60 years. They're amazing. 6,000 Vermonters have benefited from Washington County Mental Health just in the last year. So says Beth, our new CEO, executive director, and whatever other titles she has. She's the top dog. Taking over from Mary Moulton, has passed the baton. And anyway,
They'll be joining me on It's No Secret pretty soon to talk about all of their new endeavors in the addiction community, and who they've teamed up with, bought, that whole thing. So we'll be sitting down with them really soon to talk about how all of that has developed and come about.
I also want to mention Larry Seiler from Ableton On Air Live has his own show right here where you are right now. He's going to be on this afternoon at 3 o'clock, but he's booked out like freaking 6 months right now with guests,
Nice.
and he's got Washington County Mental Health coming on as well. Today he's going to be talking about Paralympics, and it's going to be a great show. So make sure you tuned in at 3 o'clock this afternoon. But-
And today, Senior Day over at the Champlain Valley Fair.
Oh my God, that's right.
So you can get in for like a deep discount today, JD.
Yes.
So you should really roll your ass right over there.
You think I could get in there? You think seriously? Don't bullshit me. Do you think that if I walked up and said, "Yeah, I'm here for the senior discount," what do you think?
Yeah, especially if you run home and get your bowling shirt. Jay wants to know if we're doing birthdays.
Of course, we're doing the birthdays. Should we save the best for last?
We should.
All right. Let's start out with Denise Avery. We have Susan Pitsley. We have Ann Johnson, Chuck Edson, Dawn Trombley, Diane Moore, Kyle Roger, Kendall Allen, John Murphy, John Valson Giacomo. We're not going to tell anyone that he's 53.
Okay.
Okay. Mary Nichols is on the list today at 40. And last but not least, here he is, right here, our own J.R. Busio. And he has a little fundraiser for the Randolph Area Food Shelf, which I think is just fantastic that he does that.
I do too.
He's always been very passionate about that. And hey, Chris, come here, buddy. Come say hi. Come say hi. Oh, he doesn't want to be on the air.
Thank you, Chris.
Chris is our paper guy from the World, the Washington World, and he is like clockwork, man.
He
every single
always got a smile.
every Tuesday. Boom, he's right here. We get the World from Chris. Got a smile on his face. Love him.
And Bond says it was his birthday yesterday. He
Yeah.
hit the big 25.
Yeah, I know. Old
I think
bastard.
that's awesome. Yeah, and my friend Scott Wells, it's his birthday today
Happy birthday.
too. So Scott is my reason and love for 69 Camaros, and that's all I'm going to say.
He started
about
that?
Yeah.
Ah.
And that's all I'll say about that.
How old is Shay?
It's his fault.
Did we get a number on Jay? How old he is? He's, I'm going to guess 33, 34, somewhere about there. Something like that. But anyway,
Something
happy birthday,
like that.
Jay.
Well, happy birthday, Jay.
Known Jay
I
for,
hope you have an amazing day.
I've known that kid forever. Forever. Let's give a shout out to Optical Expressions. Can we do that right now?
Absolutely.
You
Why
see
not?
you see these glasses right here? Optical Expressions. You see those glasses right there on Raylene right now?
Optical Expressions.
Who did yours?
Tim.
You know who did mine?
Will?
Will.
Yeah.
Great people over there. The
They
whole
are
team.
great. The whole team is great. The ladies at the front are great. The optometrists, great.
Yeah.
The whole team. They have sunglasses too.
I know they're
Just
sunglasses.
saying, and
amazing.
you can get prescription sunglasses or not.
I know. They're amazing. I have my eye exam set on the calendar for September 23rd. I'll be over there. They're going to do their thing. They're going to tell me that I got the stigma or whatever the hell it's called. They're going to put the stupid ass drops in my eyes, which are going to dilate things, and then I'm going to be walking around
Are you
with
asking
sunglasses
me
on all
to
day.
feel sorry for you? Because it's not going to happen.
Raylene, I'm going to be walking around with these things that clip onto my glasses all day. I'm going to look horrible.
I'll take your eye appointment any day. Just saying.
Kind of hoping.
Walk in the park.
I know. I'm kind of hoping that they're not going to tell me I need new glasses, but it's been a couple of years, and I'm not going to entirely be surprised. Listen, if you got kids in school and they're reading their stuff like this, or they're having a hard time, or they're sitting too close to the TV or whatever, and they're having a hard time seeing stuff,
Right.
think about getting in touch with Optical Expressions. That's the bottom line.
Yes, and remember, and this is remember that sometimes because kids can't articulate
That's
those
right.
sorts of things,
Right.
behavior. So
Yes.
if you start noticing behavior that is
Right.
kind of not so great, that they've never exhibited before. They're not sitting still. They're not paying attention. They're kind of maybe trying to get in trouble.
You need an eye exam.
You may need an eye exam. It's true.
If
Hearing and eyes are a pretty big deal, both of which, it happens where that's what will happen. Kids will start being naughty instead because they can't articulate that that's what's happening.
That's
to
so
them.
true. And if yesterday I was over at Tasty Bites and looking at the menu, and I'm like I look like a complete ass. It's horrible.
Yeah.
Let's give a shout out to the Chamber of Commerce too before we skip out of here this morning. They had their summer internship program. They've got their legislative updates going on all the time. If you're a member, you know this. CentralVT.com. Amazing events coming up. Mixers all the time.
They have a mixer coming up right over here at the senior center.
Yep. Soon.
Yes.
And they do a great job. They just do.
Well, it's September 17th from 5 to 6:30, and it's right over here at the senior center.
Just get in touch with Kevin Eschelbach or any member of the team over there. And if you're not a member, find out what you're missing. Ask the questions. They say where business and opportunity meet. And we know damn straight that as members ourselves, that's what they do. They connect people and businesses all the time, and they do an exceptional job of it.
Yes.
Anything else that you can think of this morning?
No, just if you want tickets to go to the Family Fall Festival to benefit James Brown, you can give me a call, 802-505-8093.
Yep.
Or shoot me a message on Facebook. You can also message James's mother-in-law, Sharon Woodworth.
Okay.
I'll get that put up there. And either one of us would be happy to help you out with that. We won't have the actual bands until late tomorrow. So we'll have those. We'll use the James Strong bands from Yipes will be your ticket. That will get you for the entire day, everything that is happening, all the way through to midnight. Literally, it starts at 2. All of our stuff goes 2 to 7. There's a little break in between. Have some dinner. The restaurant is open all day, as is the bar. But have some dinner and then stick around for the Returnables. Really great band that will be playing that night as well.
Okay.
So, if you want those tickets, $25 gets you the whole day. There's going to be fun, all kinds of activities for everyone, entertainment, silent auction with some absolutely incredible things. So please join us, and all for an amazing cause. James, as most know, I think most of our listeners know, is somebody who has fought really hard over the last several years with illness. He was looking for a kidney, finally got his kidney, had a lot of bumps in the road with that, was really finally all in a good space where he could enjoy his life and his family. And he got about 5 months before he had a massive stroke, and remains. Now he has moved to the rehab center, but just barely. He's been in the hospital, so they need a handicap ramp. They need to modify their shower at home. They need and they don't have his income, and it takes a while to get the ball rolling for many things. So they need us, and
absolutely.
Why not come out, have a great time? You'd spend $25 doing all kinds of things and not have nearly as much fun.
Sure.
You'd spend $25 going through the drive-through at McDonald's and buying yourself lunch.
Sure.
Come raise hell with us instead.
Easily. Yeah.
For a good cause.
Yep.
So I hope to see many there. I'm really looking forward to it.
Want to mention this morning, GreenMountainReggaeFestival.com. Get your tickets. They are selling fast. And since Matt and Bessie were on yesterday. There's been an uptick. So if you want to get your tickets, you better move on this. Don't wait. GreenMountainReggaeFestival.com. And if you put in the code Aired Out Reggae, you're going to get 10% off.
Nice.
If it's a one-day pass, if it's the whole 3-day pass, you'll get 10% off. So
Nice.
good stuff. A lot of fun yesterday on the air. And it's only Tuesday. I'm looking forward to the rest of this week. I really am, Raylene.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great week. Get out and enjoy the sunshine in the lower 80s today. It's going to be amazing. Don't forget about the Tuesday night meal at the American Legion. Every Tuesday night we promote it.
Yes.
God, there's so much happening.
There
Thanks.
is.
Thank you, Raylene.
Have a great day.
Thank you so much. And we'll catch you soon, everybody. Be well. God bless. Take good care.